Hi students, in this presentation we are going to see about interfaces in unit number 3. So what is interface that I teach in the entire session? We are going to see about introduction, defining interface, how we are defining interface and how we are extending interface to the classes, implementing interfaces and accessing interfaces. Okay. So these all things we will see in this presentation. First, what is interface? So let me share it quickly. So here you can see a document on screen. What is interface here? Interface, an interface in Java is a blueprint of a class. Yeah, absolutely. It's a blueprint of a class and it contains method declarations. See, it contains only the method declaration. So we can add this only declaration, no definition. Okay. So it contains method declaration, method only declaration without a body. So if a method has a body in the interface, then that is not interface. Okay. So body where we will give for normal methods. Okay. In interface, we will not give the body. We will give only the declaration. So and any class that implements the interface must provide the method definitions. Okay, all right. So now, to understand this statement, we will go for the example program, then we will come to this, then we will try to understand this. Okay, here I have an example code for interface. Okay, actually this is for multiple inheritance. Actually this code for multiple inheritance. You know very well Java will not support multiple inheritance. So in inheritance we have several types: single inheritance, we have multi-level inheritance, we have hierarchical inheritance, we have hybrid inheritance, we have, and multiple inheritance we have, but it will not support in Java. So to implement multiple inheritance in Java, we are using interface. Okay, that is the main use of interface. So by using interface, we can implement what? Multiple inheritance. Okay, all right. Now, in this example program, so we can see a class A, and here we have class B, and here we have class C, and here we have main class. Okay, main class, just for namesake, I have given main. We can put anything here. This is not, should be like this. Okay, we can give anything in this. So here we have main function now. That's why I have given this as a main class. Okay, all right. So here, why we can't implement multiple inheritance? Okay, you see, there is a problem called as diamond problem in multiple inheritance. So let me share this white screen. Yeah, where is this whiteboard? Okay, it is not available. Okay, all right. Files, yeah, whiteboard. So if you see, whiteboard, it is taking some time. Okay, leave it. See, let me open Paint for support. Let me share it quickly. Paint document, I want to share here. Paint untitled paint here. Okay. So in right side you have Paint. Okay, let me drag this for full screen. Okay, on your screen now, let me try it quickly. So example, if you have class A here, Okay, and here you have class B, and here you have class C, and here you have one function called as fun. Okay, a function called as fun, and here also you have a function called as fun. Okay, what happens generally when we inherit A to C? No problem. This fun method can be inherited to C also. When we inherit B to C, no problem. What we have in B, that will be inherited to C. Now, if we are trying to create object for C in the main function, and if you are calling a function means here we have one function, here we have one function. Both the name are same. There will be a confusion which function has to print here, because there is a confusion. This is called as diamond problem. You can see this problem seems like a diamond structure. Okay, so to resolve this problem, so this is a problem. That's why multiple inheritance will not support in Java. So this will not support in Java. To avoid this problem, we are using a concept called as interface. Okay, all right. Now let me share the entire screen for you. Entire screen. Now we will see the code. So here we have the code class A. So number of classes we have 4. So if you see 4 classes we have class A, class B, class C, and main class. So in this first class, you see class A contains a method fun1. In that one printf statement we have, and in class B we have one print statement. In here we have one function fun2, and here we have fun3. So this is normal program. This is not example for multiple inheritance or interface. This is a normal program. From this code, we are going to make some alteration. We are going to change this code for the example of multiple inheritance, and we are going to execute it, and we are going to find the problem what we have in the multiple inheritance in the context of Java. Then we are going to resolve that multiple inheritance problem by using interface. Okay. All right. Here this program, first let me execute. Let me show you the output. Okay. So we have to compile Java C. What is the program name? That is main.java. Okay, hit enter. So now it is compiled successfully. Now we have to execute it. So execute, just remove C, hit enter. Now the output is what? I am from fun from class C. Okay, so this statement we are getting. We are not getting this two. The statement what we have in fun2 we are not getting. The statement what we have in fun1 we are not getting. The reason is in main function I am not called fun2 and fun1. I called what? I created object for C. Here I have created object, that is object name is F. By using that object I called only the fun3. That's why this is printing. Okay, now if you want to print this one, what we have to do? We have to create object for B, we have to create object for A, then we have to call this functions. So that I will do quickly here. So now if we want to print the statement what we have in C, we can print here. So what is the task we are going to perform? So class B space F1, that is object name. Object name we can give anything. New keyword, then followed by that again B, that is a constructor. Okay, hit enter. Now we can call what? We can call fun3. Sorry, we can call fun2, which is in class B. So for class B, we have created object that you can see clearly here. For class B, we have created object. The object name is what? F1. So F1 dot operator we have to use. Which function we have to call? The function which is inside the B that we have to call. So fun2 we are calling. Okay, now I will execute this. Let me save this. Let me go to the output screen, and in output screen, see the console screen. Let me execute it first. Let me compile it, then execution. Now executing. Now it is printing. I am from fun. I am from fun from class C. I am from fun 2 from class B. Okay, we have printed C and B. Now A is pending. Or to print A, what we have to do? We have to create object for A. So to create object for A, capital A, followed by that F2 the object name. You can give anything here. New keyword. Then again A we have to give. Then the constructor. Okay, now we have to call which one? Fun1. Fun1 we have to call. What we have to do by using object name. Object name is what? F3. Let me, yeah, object name is F3 dot, which is the function name, that is F1 here. So let me give F fun1, sorry, fun1, and let me save this quickly. Okay, now let me compile it. Okay, it is throwing error. What error? F3 dot fun1. What's the problem? F3 dot fun1 cannot find the symbol. Okay, what problem we have? We will check. So here fun1, here also fun1, no problem. F3, yeah, the problem is I created object F2, but F3 I have used here. So F3 I have not used anywhere in this program. So I have to change this to F2. By using F2 only, we have to call this, then only it will be called. So let me save this quickly, then go to the console screen, just compile it, then run it. Yeah, now we got the output for all three classes, class C, class B, class A. What are the statement we have inside? Everything is printed. Okay, no problem. This is normal program. See students, this is for understanding purpose. Directly, I am not jumped into the interface and multiple inheritance. This is the example program, okay, for Java. From this, if you understood this one, then only you can understand multiple inheritance and interfaces. Okay, all right. Now, this program I'm going to alter for multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance, it will not support, even though we will try. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so let it be class A, this one class B, and this one class C. Okay. So what multiple inheritance says that you can have many superclasses and only one subclasses. Many superclasses in the sense I have to inherit A and B, A and B to C. That is a statement. That is the multiple inheritance rule. So what I'm going to do, I am going to extend A and B to C. Okay. So we have to go to this statement, give space here. Extend, you know very well, if you are inheriting something to some classes, you have to use extend keyword. So extends space, which class we have to inherit? Class A as well as class B. So we have to use comma in between. So now we have inherited class A and class B to the class C, which means function fun2 and fun1 is the part of what? Class C also. Okay. Now let me save this. I'm going to compile it. See, in compilation itself, it's showing error, compile time error. This is compile time error. So when you are trying to execute multiple inheritance code, you will get compile time error. In the compile time itself, you will get error. Okay. So here, this is not allowed in the Java, it is showing. Okay. It is putting restriction for that. So now we can perform this, how we can make this code to work. Okay. We have an option that we will try by using what? Interface. By using interface. Now I'm going to alter this code for interface. Now this is the example for multiple inheritance. Okay. But in examination, multiple inheritance, they will not ask what to implement multiple inheritance, write the code. No, by using interface we can perform multiple inheritance. So that like that we have to make it. So now this code I am going to change for interface. So what I'm going to do, this fun1, okay, this function what we have in class here, that I am going to cut and I am going to paste in C. Done. Now what function we have in class B, that I am going to cut and I'm going to put into class C in the second. Okay, so now in class C we have all the methods. Okay, in class C we have all the methods. Definitions, not the declaration. Definitions we have. Declaration where we have to do. Declaration we have to do in a interface. So here the class keyword I am removing. So here I am going to take this as an interface, and this also I am going to take as a interface. Okay. Okay, all right. So in interface A, what I'm going to do, see, you know very clearly, the interface says that it contains method only declaration. See, it contains, let me remove this. It contains method declaration only. Okay, without body. So what I'm going to do, which is interface? This is interface. So we need only the declaration. So not the definition. Definition here we have. Definition here we have. Declaration means void fun1 that we have to put here. Void fun1. Okay, I made it here and break it. And here interface B, what it should be? Interface B, we have to put void fun2, open bracket, close bracket, and break it. So here the interface we have, here we have the interfaces, and here we have the class, C class, which inherits A and B. So A and B is going to work if it is an interface. Okay, now we will try to understand on this interface. You see, in interface, we have only the declaration. Okay, this is declaration. For this function declaration we have here, and this one is a declaration, function declaration. For this fun1 function, where we have definition, in class C we have the definition. Where we have definitions, here we have the definition. For interface B, void fun2, here declaration is there. Where's the definition? We have definition here. Okay, all right. Now this fun3 is what? This fun3 belongs to class C. So class A contains, which means interface A contains fun1, interface B contains what? Fun2. Okay, now we will execute this program and we will try to bring out the same output what we got before. Now let me execute it. First compile. Yeah, it is showing error. Class C extends A comma B. Yes, students, here we have one more problem. When we dealing with the interfaces, see this interfaces we are implementing in this. We are implementing in this, so that what we have to do, this extends keyword we will use for inheritance. Instead of that, for interfaces, we have to use implements keyword. Okay, implements keyword if you use, then this is called as what? Interface. Here if it is interface, then implements we have to use here. Here if it is a class, we have to use what? Here we have to use extends. Okay, now let me save this code and let me go to the output screen. Let me compile it. Yeah, we are getting more errors. We can see one by one. Yeah, it is saying that fun1 in C cannot implement fun1 in J, which means the function what we have here, that function is not trying to connect with fun1. The reason I'll tell you. Listen. See, now the fun1, it is in C now. It is in C now. The definition is in C now. But the declaration in what? In interface. So this is different. This is different. How we can make the connection? We have to make the connection by using what? Public, which means the scope of this function only inside this class C. It will not come out from the class C. So when we are compiling, it will check for security purpose. When security purpose, you see, if it is the scope of one is inside this class C itself, then it cannot come and connect with the interface A. Similarly, for fun2, it will not connect with interface B because we are not used public keyword here. So here we have to use public keyword. If you use public keyword here, then only this two functions will be connected with the interfaces, because we are implementing from some other interfaces. That's why we have to use public keyword for the functions, this function and this function. Why we are not using for this function? Because this function is declared in the class C itself. The fun1 and fun2 are the outsiders of the class C. So for them, we have to give public keyword, then only it is correct. So now let me compile it quickly. So we are getting two errors. Uh, B is abstract class cannot be initialized. See, interface means it is an abstract. Abstract means what? Only the important things will be here. The other code, the unwanted things and all will be hidden, which means here only we have the definitions, not declarations. Declaration where we have, here we have. So what alteration we have to do here? We have to remove this entire thing. Okay, we will keep only C here. F is equal to new C, the same thing will keep here, but rest two I removed. Now let me execute this. Let me compile this code. Now without error, the code is generated. Which code is generated? Dot class code is generated. So now let me run it. Now we are getting I am from fun from C, class C. Okay, what about class E? What about fun1 and fun2? Fun2, fun1, fun2 we have to print now. So we are not called here. So same object we can use. So fun1, let me call first. Fun1, let me call first. Then fun2, let me call next. So output will be first, this statement will be printing. Second, this statement will be printing class A. Third, this statement will be printing. Okay, it will not be in the order because I am not called in the sequence. Let me compile it. Let me execute it. So class C is printed, class A is printed, and class B also printed. So if you want to change the sequence, so sequence will be what? A, B, C only, no? What I will do, A is what? Fun1. Let me cut and paste after this. And fun2 is second. And fun3 is the third one. So let me save it quickly. Alt F save. Yeah, compile it, run it. So A, B, C. So this is all about interface. What is the use of interface? Interface is a blueprint. Interface is a blueprint, and it has only the declaration, and also it is called the abstract method. Only the declaration we have. There is no definition in the interface. And any class that implements the interface must provide the method definition. So where it is satisfying, which see, I will show the code. You can spread it. Let me spread the screen here. See, students, the statement says that any class that implements, okay, interface must provide the method definition. Any class that implements means which class is implementing. C is the class which is implementing interface A and B, correct? It's interface A and B. Interface must provide the method definition. So method definition for A and B we have here. Here definition we have, here declaration we have. So these are the keywords we have to remember during the examination. Multiple times you watch this video to get the clarity about the interface and multiple inheritance, then you will score more marks. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.